Okay, live and good. For this Discord call. You. I'm doing as good as I can. Right. I'm trying something new with my stream. For chat, that is.
Huh?
I'm trying out Stream Element. That in comparison to the built-in chat thing for this.
Gotcha. I was messing with some settings in OBS myself for that series thing I had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I did, but I want to call it like the sensitivity of my mic has changed. And I can't seem to figure out how to fix it. It's like, if I talk like this, it'll catch it. But if I talk a little bit softer, it's like a touch and go. Like, I don't get it. Wait.
I have no idea about that.
I don't know what I gotta do for that. The worst part, I still didn't get that thing fixed, or not fixed, set up. So my progression is actually a regression.
Hopefully you'll get it to progression at some point.
At some point, I'm hoping. But we shall see. Actually, if you don't mind, if you can pop over to my stream and just see if it is like a touch and go thing or not.
Okay. I'm also trying to get this stream thing to work. I don't think it's popping up, but it's not displaying. Kind of weird. Stop doing this.
This is what we get for trying to mess with stuff.
It's bound to happen with certain things, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Just not showing up at all on my stream. Weird. It's supposed to be showing up. I copy it again and replace it.
I'll tell you the part that might annoy me the most is, so I didn't mess with the like game audio and like chat hearing you guys settings. I didn't touch any of that. It's just them hearing me. So if they hear you fluently and me not as much, That's going to drive me nuts.
Sure, it's showing up on one end, but not on this end. That's getting on my nerves. Oh, there we go. Got it. The mark. It's kind of tiny. Kind of tiny. I don't like that.
Yeah, at least that's an easy fix.
You think?
What, changing the size?
This is my first time using stream elements, so I really should have asked somebody who has
Fair enough, fair enough.
actual experience with this.
And it's only showing your thing. It's not going to show Nightbot, is it?
I'm gonna show everything.
Okay.
Need to
Only 'cause I don't see the Nightbot thing in the box.
everything's tuned. Whatever, I guess. Next time I want to do something like this, I'm going to talk to somebody who knows what they're doing with this.
I should have done the same thing, but I thought I knew what I was doing.
As did I. As did I. But apparently, neither one of us knew what we're doing at all.
And the thing is, like, I know where I went wrong. Like, I know what I should not have done. But the thing is, like, there's no, like, backspace to fix the problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, undo, undo, undo. It's like, there's no undo button.
I'm gonna hear it on my screen again, but it's so tiny. I don't know how to increase that text size. That's the thing that random message in my chat. It's not even updating, it looks like. That or the text is just not there at all. See names, no text.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I'll change
And it
color.
deletes the stuff. Hold on.
Maybe it's the color of the text. Can I change that? Yeah, there shouldn't be no reason I couldn't.
I just want to see if it changes it every time or if it. Okay, so I'm always green. Nightbot was red. Or yellow. It's not supposed to be this difficult, guys. It's really not.
It would have been so much easier than this. font. I don't want font. I want color.
I just want my sensitivity back.
Maybe that'll work. It's like trying to participate in the Olympics and have no talent in it whatsoever.
Like when breakdancing was in the Olympics last year. Saw the performance of that from last year. Like it showed up on like, it's already been a year since this person did the breakdancing Olympics. It's like, it's only been a year? And it's worse than I remember.
There we go. It's now on screen.
Ooh, words!
That should work. I should
Nice
have
good
it
word.
now. I have them in red since obviously the color black will not work on a black backdrop.
I'm sorry, that's just funny. That's what the problem was?
It seems like it was color difference. Now, if I could have got it like where I didn't have to pull the thing open to get the size I wanted, that would have been better. But as long as it works, that's all I care about. As long as it works.
My only gripe, and again, this could be like a later fix issue. I don't like how Nightbot is red, and so is the words.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if like
I got
if Nightbot is always red.
Nightbot will
mods are blue.
Will probably always be red. How about I do this? Yeah, I don't like that.
So I was gonna say if you change the color to white, maybe. But again, that could be like a later thing.
If that works. Let it refresh itself. Take that in. See if it'll refresh itself all the way, or if I need to fully change it again.
You gotta do that every single time. That's just so annoying.
I think I have to recopy like a file for it.
Okay.
Nope, there it is. It just took some time for it to refresh itself.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better.
There we go. Look, now it works. I think it actually looks better than what I had before. Maybe I could increase the size again to get more, like, make the words bigger. Or is that fine?
Like I can easily read it, so it's fine to me.
Okay, as long as it's easily readable, it works. It's fine. I'm not touching it anymore, unless needed.
Okay. Now can you test my mic audio, see if I sound fine on stream?
Okay. My problem is fixed. Now let's fix yours.
Yeah. Oh, there's no fixing. This is just testing. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna be babbling until we get confirmations. Oh, so hey guys, this is just not the most ideal thing we're doing. This is just randomly stressful.
You were super loud on your end.
Super loud. Okay. But every single word was hearable, right?
You were audible, yes.
Oh,
Star, welcome in.
Okay.
Okay, so Star is blue when he shows up.
Okay, so it's just random for different people because I was green.
Yeah, I think it's just random.
Unless when you refresh it.
No, it's just random. Random colors that they assign you.
That does sound familiar, being random colors.
I do notice it takes a moment for it to register.
that might be to give you time to see if you want it to appear. So you would have time to delete it. That way it doesn't show in the box. You know what I'm saying?
Perhaps.
Which, that makes the most sense to me.
There's a setting here.
And
that
yes,
says,
Star, I'm ready for it.
Also ready. This one says messages are delayed by 0 seconds. I didn't want any delay.
So I lowered the volume a bit.
Okay,
Let me know if I gotta lower it anymore.
That's that.
Yeah, thank you. So we're just gonna keep testing it until I get this right. Sorry to anyone who was lurking and I was basically yelling at them because I was not trying to yell. Hopefully this sounds a lot better.
Okay, perfect. That's what you should do.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Everything's audible. And it's at a proper volume.
That's important. So I don't know what I did, but somehow I have to make my mic lower than my game audio sound for everything to be good.
Boom. That in there.
Are you looking forward to
Full
Drama Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay. So as much as I love season 1, I despise season 2, and I want to critique the absolute crud out of season 2 with you guys.
That's gonna be fun. Star, input on the Streamlabs chat instead of what I had it as before.
Star, tell him it looks ugly.
Wow, okay, Sable. After I just helped you with your audio issue. Okay.
Hey, I helped you with this. I gave suggestions. And I told you it was readable, so... Star, I was joking. Don't tell him anything negative about it.
Like, Star, you know how Rob has this particular style on his? Okay, he's going for dramatic effect.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, good.
I think he's just playing with it now. He's just playing with the Stream Elements text. And it actually,
Star, I want you to know,
it actually
me
picked
and
his
Lord
brand color.
It's like, Star, you gotta understand. Me and Lord just went through technical issues that we had to fix on stream.
Yep. And the mine and his both require it to be fixed on stream. It can't be done any other way.
Yeah, mine wasn't a fix on stream, mine was test on stream. So.
What are you talking about, Star? The sky. What are you talking about? What about the sky?
Well, you capitalized sky, so were you talking about some, like, colors? That it matched the color or something?
I was talking about how the Stream Elements picked Star's brand color of blue.
Hmm.
I would like to know how it goes about picking name colors.
I think it's like a random for each day just to stand out. Like, if there's like a specific pattern, so it differentiates so you can separate who's who.
Oh, sorry, I think you misheard. I was talking about how Rob has this texting style on his chat.
Style. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I don't have audio issues. Lord does.
What do you mean?
You either said, "What do you mean?" or "You are mean." But I heard "You are mean," and my first thought was, "You must be new. This is Sable."
I I think you're also mishearing things, because I clearly said, "What do you mean?" I might have spoken too quickly for you to process, I suppose.
Or you spoke low.
No, I speak in the same tone all the time.
Well, then Discord could have cut you out.
That's possible, because Discord sucks.
Yeah.
One of these we're gonna need to test the, like, as a group, the switch cord.
Mm. I'm more upset they didn't call it Switchcord.
That was a good name for it. It could have just done that.
They could. I don't. It's like we called it game chat. Like, yeah, but you could do it without playing games.
Like,
you could just be there talking.
Like, great, you picked game chat as the name, so you went with the boring answer everybody else goes with. Come on, you're supposed to really sell this to us, but you're gonna give us the same bland name.
I mean, to be fair, they did come up with the title Switch too.
I mean, at least it makes sense.
Well, hold on. No. Because we had OLED and light. So technically, wouldn't this be Switch 4?
No, because those are the same same, like, generation, but they're differently built branding. It's just a slightly a gimmick change, but the same thing. While the Switch 2 is completely different altogether.
Okay, actually, I'm actually going to back you on that one, yeah. Because I was going to say, like, so, like, the 3DS and the 2DS are the same thing? And it's like, wait, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, but the gimmick
They are, because
changed.
one doesn't fold. One doesn't fold.
Right. See? It makes sense.
It runs the same. They run the same game, so it's like, okay, fine.
Yep, it's just a gimmick change.
Yeah. So, what season of Total Drama did you stop watching? Like, what was your last season you saw?
World Tour.
You didn't even watch after World Tour?
No. I watched maybe like an episode or two, it just didn't really hit the same, so I stopped.
That's fair. Okay, so how would you rank the 3 seasons of Total Drama?
Obviously, season 1 is in the first place position. Season 2 can go in
Okay.
third, and season 3 can go in second.
I'm actually right there with you.
Just want to ask, from now, what time should I start?
Well, how long do we normally stream for? Like the 3-hour mark, or do we do 2-hour mark? I can't remember.
3.
3? Okay, so if we start 6 p.m. my time, we're ending close to 9. So, like 9:30 my time. So whatever that math is for you guys.
But if you want to try and give you a little bit extra watch time on it, we could just do 2 hours.
I'm down for either.
Okay, started raising my ranking.
Yeah. Because, like, well, we've all seen it, so I can, like, spoil these ones. Because, well, when I was talking to Rob the other day, I was asking, like, how far you guys got to. Because he said he doesn't remember the episode, like, how many episodes in. I was like, well, what was the last challenge? I think it was like a talent show. It's like, okay, I just want you to know. After that, the eliminations are harder to predict.
This was
Because
what
like
you
the
asked
first,
Rob.
well, I didn't want to spoil too much on Rob because this is his first time watching it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to spoil.
No, I was
But like, I
like
want to talk about it.
asking which like episode y'all stopped, like everybody stopped on, like that's that when you said
That was the one, the talent show one. That's the one he remembers last. That would be episode 5. Because like the first quote unquote challenge episode is a 2-parter, technically.
Yeah, the diving off the top
like,
of the cliff.
Yeah, because like literally the first episode is just meeting the cast. The second episode's the challenge.
Yeah, True Star. They do have those recaps.
They do, but I feel like it doesn't summarize the episode in its entirety. I feel like it just cuts to campers did this and we lost him. Like I feel like that's all like recap is.
I mean, that's technically what a recap is supposed to be.
But you're supposed to remember what some of the drama was. So, and what I was gonna say, the thing I liked about World Tour is the adding of the cast, the 2 cast members that got added. I like the songs, and the finale. Like you didn't care who won because it was both horrible people that were in the finale. That's what made World Tour so great. I could care less about season 2. It ruined so many characters for me. And also, the character development that was established in season 2 did not carry on to season 3.
Star's throwing little drama puns or such at us right now.
Totally. Okay. This is going to be a conversation for me and Star. Star, you've seen Revenge of the Island, right? Like, where did you end off, Star? Like, what was the last season you saw? Hey, mixtape. Season until the Redonkulous race. Okay. So I need to have this conversation because this is one of my gripes with, including with season 3. So, just for context about Revenge of the Island, they had classic cast members appear sporadically. So it's like, oh, there's this member who's been on all the seasons, Halo Flash, and Bridget appeared. I was like, here's Bridget who appeared for all 3 seasons. Bro, she got eliminated so early on in season 2 and 3. And she didn't do anything in season 1. That like, again, I liked Bridget. I did. But it doesn't help. Like, season 2 Bridget sucks. And that was the only elimination that made sense. Is that very first episode. I'm gonna go to Yellow Flash. How you doing? Like, well, I had an online ballast. Oh, absolutely. Send me that link, mixtape. It's like, Lord, what's an elimination you do not agree with from any of the seasons you've seen?
It kind of ruined Jeff for me because I really liked him.
Yeah.
As soon as it was just all about them making out
Kissing, and that was
all
it.
the time, that kind of ruined it.
I agree. The only thing that made that enjoyable is when they did that first installment of the Aftermath miniseries. When Jeff looks at Izzy, it's like, so Izzy, how does it be the first person to lose out on $1 million? And Izzy just looks back, it's like, I don't know, Jeff. How does it feel like to be the first one out? And Bridget just goes over like, Jeff, technically we were the ones that lost first. Like, it is the most heart-crushing feeling. And hey, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be asking you the questions. That was the only good clip of that. And then he progressively became like a camera hog, basically. Like he was slowly turning into Chris.
They could have done better with Bridget and Jeff. Instead, they just like, we really just don't like our own these two characters that we made, so we're just gonna ruin those.
That's Ozbus. So I actually agree with you on this one. Like, Dawn was cool, but doesn't really. Yellow Flash, we're talking about Total Drama, the series. Next Sable, I'll take a look at that after stream. But what was I gonna say? Like, Dawn wasn't a bad character, but she doesn't get ranked that high. Yeah, sorry, Yellow Flash. Just one of those days, bruh. Good lord, for Total Drama Night, are you, when we get to Revenge of the Island, are you gonna watch that one with us, or are you just gonna sit that one out?
I'll try and give it another run.
Okay. So then I don't want to spoil this part. if you're gonna give it another try. Because there is one character's motive that does not make sense to me at all. Alright. Who do you both rank high? Ooh. Okay.
Like the top 5.
Okay. I have. If I rank one character, do I have to count them as an entirety, or could I rank them because of one season?
Like entirety, I would say.
Okay. So I'll tell you my honorable mention is Lindsay. Because I like what they did with her in season 2. That's the only character development I agreed with, to where she was growing her own like independence, her own intelligence to it. But they got rid of that in season 3. She became a dunce again.
There's a question for you. Who do you think is the best total drama girl overall?
Now we're just talking like design and characters I like, correct? Like, what are we looking at? Like, what
Your
are we?
favorite overall out of all characters? Which one is your favorite? Who is
Okay, my favorite is Gwen. I'm sorry.
Gwen?
I like the gothness. Next tape, I couldn't tell you, but it feels like we're getting close to odds. That's how many resets it feels like we've done.
Honestly,
I don't know what the
if
actual
we're
counter is,
talking
but
if we're talking design and character, I'm gonna go with Izzy. Because she doesn't need progression in her character. Her character is all over the place, so it's already there.
yeah, the sporadicness is nice. So it's like completely unpredictable. So that I like.
Like you just don't know what she's gonna say or do next at all. Or I would agree with you if we were talking about solely season 1 Bridget, but overall Bridget, I cannot agree.
We're talking from all 3 seasons. But going back to which ones we rank in our top 5. See, this is what I need, because I wanted to say Trent, but only season 1 Trent goes in my top 5. Obviously Gwen. I'm also putting Owen in this list. Because Owen, to me, feels like the underdog story where everyone just doubts him. And I just recently found out that in all 3 seasons, Owen has made it to where, what's it called? When it becomes everyone for themselves. It's like when the teams merge.
Mm-hmm.
He's made it that far every time. So he is like that underdog story. I like Owen. Gwen. Who else? So I'm saving my 5th pick for the shock factor for you guys. I don't want to say it yet. I'm trying to pick out 2 other characters first. See, I want to put Harold in this list. But he didn't do anything in season 3. The only thing he did in season 3 was eliminate himself. That was it. Um. So I guess I'll put Alejandro on this list. Just because his charismatic demeanor, to where all the other characters didn't realize he was a menace until it was too late. Alejandro. Duncan. Oh my god, yes, Duncan. And then my final pick is Heather. What about you, Lord? What's your top 5?
This overall: Izzy, Duncan, Owen, Scott, and Max.
Max is from what's it called? From like the 5th season. And so what's that what for?
Heather.
Okay. I'll break this down once Lord shares his top 5.
Well, being as I've only seen the first 3 because I dropped the rest.
And also, so that was the thing. I thought we were only talking about the first 3 seasons just for Lord's sake. Because then I want to take off Alejandro.
If we're going through the first 3 seasons that I've seen,
yeah,
we're going Duncan, Izzy, Shauna. I'm gonna put in Owen in there as the 5th.
Okay. Need one more.
And who else? I want to put Harold in, but I really just cannot find it to like him at all. Like, there's nothing that I like about Harold. Definitely
Well, again,
don't.
because season 3 Harold sucks.
I definitely don't like Heather. She'd be my top 5 of hated characters. If I had to put that into
I'm going to
perspective.
defend my Heathers after you select your technical 4th person.
4th person, even though he wasn't that great, I'll say DJ.
I forgot about DJ. I'll be honest. Okay. The reason I put Heather on this list is because she made Total Drama what it is. Because
Did
without
she?
Heather, yes. She was the person you despised. She was the person we all had to hate.
I feel like
And the fact
I
that
feel
it
like
took her too long to be eliminated.
I feel like Courtney also could take that spot. I don't like Courtney.
Okay. I don't like season 2 Courtney.
I don't like Courtney. Period.
Courtney was like, she was uptight, yes, but she did her thing. And I do think she was wrongly eliminated because of Harold. That's also one of the reasons why I want to put Harold on the list. Like, that was the most savage thing to ever do. To rig the votes just to get rid of a love life because you hate the so-called boyfriend.
Now, if I go into characters I dislike, I can get that out of the way easily. Top 5: Heather. That's number 1. Beth. Trent. Justin.
Okay, wait. When you're saying Trent, you're only talking because of season 2, right?
We're talking about just in general. Did not like
You didn't like him even in the beginning?
it. No, there's nothing I
Okay.
liked about Trent. So that's 4 of them I named. Who else did I not
Heather
really
Beth
keep?
Trent. Wait, who? Wait, that's 3. Heather Beth Trent. Just the 4th.
I said Justin before you was like, oh, you
Oh,
didn't
I
like
didn't.
Trent?
Okay, I forgot you said Justin. Okay, Heather Beth Trent Justin. I agree with Justin.
You know, I'm also gonna slap Courtney into that listing.
I mean, I can get behind that list. But, okay, back to this Heather. I agree, she's a horrible person. I'm not disagreeing with that. But the fact she was the, I want to say, the villain of the franchise and has managed to, one, you get into the semifinals and won season 3, despite her being as obnoxious as all that. Just shows how strong of a character she is. And
Well,
again, I still think she was needed for Total Drama to be what it is. Because
well,
without Heather, you wouldn't have developed certain relations. Because I think if Heather was not there, I feel like everyone would have just been buddy buddy for the most part. Just 1 or 2 conflicts. Heather was the reason conflicts existed.
I think if Eva would have stayed
I
with
don't think so.
with her attitude, she definitely would have been another character you just did not like. Nobody liked her anyway, but still.
The show did. That's what they brought her back. Just to be eliminated again.
Yeah, Chris does not count as someone who just because he likes how Eva was. Yeah, I could if I had to put an honorable mention and dislike, I put Eva. Don't like her either.
Okay. So with your list, I'm replacing. So I'm gonna replace out Trent because I do like Trent, and I'm putting 2 names in to replace Trent: Katie and Sadie.
I mean, I didn't like Katie, Sadie, Ezekiel, or Noah either.
Noah was redeemable in season 3, but he's not a redeemed character. Okay, let's see. Scarlett, Heather, Courtney, girl with mole on her face and shit. Wait, are you talking about like Amy and Sammy, whichever one knows where star? Yeah, it's gonna be a while till we get to that season. Yeah, for I think it was like season 5, they had these 2 characters. They were twins, and they were called Amy and Sammy. And the one twin always acted like they were better, and the only difference is that the one has a mole on their face.
Hmm. I feel like no one also liked Tyler. Just he didn't really add anything to the show.
He doesn't.
He was there, got beat up, and got eliminated. That's all he did.
He didn't get just beat up. He was shown to be afraid of chickens.
Yeah. I think
I'll tell you
Cody.
which elimination makes no sense
I
to me.
think Cody was
But
okay.
yeah, Cody had a skill set that he rarely used. But what I was about to say. Funny enough, it was about Cody. The only elimination that makes no sense to me, out of all of them, is when Cody got eliminated, but they kept Heather.
Was that the Skull Island? No, Boney Island. That's Boney Island.
That was the previous episode. This one was the paintball episode. Because Boney Island's when Beth picked up that tiki. And that's when Izzy got eliminated because of she gave the enemy team an idea on how to win. Which enemy team won with that idea. That was the paintball episode, and Cody got attacked by a bear.
Over some chips, I think it was.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And while Cody was all bandaged up, Cody just looked at it like, Heather's mean as a goat. There's no way they're gonna keep her. I'm also a fast healer. And it just goes to everyone else like, yeah, that Cody, not so useful in challenges anymore. Boo! You kept Heather for that?
I feel like another character who did not deserve to get kicked off like they did was Lashana.
That was the only way they were going to get her kicked off.
To have a parrot say her name and everybody else say her name, and for some reason it just counted as a vote.
Lashana's expression during that episode is how we felt.
The fact that the parrot vote counted was ridiculous.
It counted twice. That's the messed up part.
And the fact that Izzy telling them stop saying Lashana counted was ridiculous as well.
Sadie, if you both like Lashana, then keep her in. Like, that makes 3. That doesn't count.
But being around Chris, anything counts.
Yeah. Trent goes over like, Chris? That's a parrot. That parrot doesn't even know who Lashana is. 8. Lashana? 9. That was the most BS.
I can't wait until we get to the horror movie episode.
Yeah, that's an elimination that also makes no sense to me.
Why? Because wasn't it DJ who got eliminated there? Because he ran without the killer actually even being there?
Yeah, why did they vote him? For DJ being... they didn't even make it any suspense. They just said, this person gets immunity and this person was voted off. Goodbye. It had the same suspense as Noah's elimination.
I can't give it a thought on that because I don't know who that character is.
Hold on. I can. I felt Sean was... I wouldn't say basic, he was predictable. It was just... Because if I just remember this character correctly, he was the one with the beanie, right? He gets scared too, or... Yeah. He doesn't get scared, he gets paranoid. The only thing I'm going to tell you about that character is... he's on the show because he needs the money for a zombie apocalypse bunker he needs. Like everything he does is because of a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, just so because I'm curious, I'm gonna type in his. Okay, I see this. Got like an orange vest and a green beanie on his head.
Mm-hmm. Our Lord stopped after World Tour. So from Revenge of the Island on, Lord does not know. What do you think of Lightning's the name of a character for season 4. He's not. That's not asking about like the actual Lightning.
I've seen this character before, but I've never experienced the character.
Dude is. I got 3 words. Full of himself. If I can shorten it to 1 word, dunce.
According to what I'm reading, Rudolph Lightning Jackson is a vain, egotistical, and ultra-competitive jock from Total Drama.
Yes. And I'll be honest, I didn't even know his name was Rudolph.
Well, now you do.
What's his name?
Rudolph Lightning Jackson.
The lightning's in quotation marks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more of a nickname.
Yeah, he's like. Yeah, he's definitely just a jock. So I'm going to tell you a season I was very disappointed in. It's on par with season 2. I didn't like All Stars. It was too goofy. Like, it didn't feel like Total Drama. It felt like someone made a spinoff. Like, it very looks fan made.
There is a character from, I assume he's from a farther in episode. I've seen clips of him. His name is Michael.
Does he have a brown hair that points up from the front?
Yeah, blue shirt.
Yeah, season 4. They just call him Mike.
The clips I've seen is him and a red-haired girl named Zoe.
Yeah. The love interest.
I have seen clips to know a little of those characters.
Well, wait, there's another character that's just called Michael. Well, who's Michael? I only know Mike. So everyone just calls him Mike. Not the one who sang the birds. Is that from like Cockatoo Island? Because I don't remember all the characters from there. I know like 5 characters.
Yeah, I was out of curiosity. I was like, I typed in most hated Total Drama characters. Amy, the evil twin trope, no redeeming qualities. Stacy, whose consistent lies and exaggerations are rating. And Sugar,
I don't
whose
know if they were
loud and
lies.
rude behavior is off-putting.
Wait, who's that?
Sugar.
Sugar is a hillbilly Heather. Is a hillbilly try-hard Heather. And I like Heather. I hate sugar.
Okay, on this list is also Courtney. Courtney's controlling, bossy nature, particularly her relationship with Scott. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the seasons. Yeah, that's All
I'm not
Stars.
gonna read any further because I don't want to spoil anything for myself.
I don't think it's gonna spoil too much, but yeah.
There's actually
I'm sorry if you liked it, but All Stars was trash. I think from the same season of Akatu Island, there's a character who's a try-hard wannabe host. And this is the only thing I like about this character. His name is Topher. Only because of Chris Topher. Like, he's trying to be Chris. He tries to replace Chris, like, the entire season he's there for. So the fact that he's trying to be like Chris and his name is Topher, we put together it's Christopher. It's the only thing I like about him.
the other characters on this mainly Mikey, Jay, Ella, Dakota, Dave. At least I'm getting familiar with designs. At least.
I saw you post something. I just don't know where you posted it at. It wasn't. Oh yeah. Storm. On top left. I see. Forget her name. I remember these characters. Top left is oh, what's her name? Bugging me. Name's not. Oh, wait a minute. Is it the dude next to the zombie guy? Guy, yeah, that's Sky. That's dude. I can't place a name to any of these characters. I think Michael's the dude next to Sean, right? To the left of Sean. Hey, Legion. We're just talking about total drama characters. I hope you're doing good, buddy. This one message real quick. Sorry, girl. Let's get. Yeah. You know how bad that season is that I can't put a name to any of these faces yet we're talking about them? Like, Star, I promise you, after today, I'm not going to remember who they are. Like, this is what my problem is with that season. Okay? They are one trait wonders. They have one trait, and that carries on the rest. There's no dynamic. Like, the only reason why I know the one name is because I literally just saw a clip of it, like, yesterday. And that clip is of, what's his name? Like, Rodney. Because his whole thing is how he thinks every girl is into him. And he's completely dumb about it. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, if someone offered him, like, hey Rodney, do you wanna, like, do you need some water? And it goes to him, like, in a confessional, saying, like, I think she likes me. How am I supposed to break up with such and such if such and such likes me too? Like, that's all Rodney is. BTC Redonkulous Race. Sorry, I've seen Redonkulous Race. That's the last one I saw. Like, it brought some classic characters. It brought some newer characters, and then it gave us a bunch of new characters altogether. Message. This notification out. Yes. Alright, Lord, here's a question for you. What character do you wish you liked more than you do?
Character I wish I liked more than I actually do. I guess Gwen.
Like, what do you not like about Gwen? Feelings on this one, aren't you?
Do what?
What do you not like about Gwen? And you're about to hurt my feelings on this one. That's my boo. Can't do this to me, man. That was my crush on the show.
I think just her overall attitude.
It was goth. What'd you expect?
And?
You thought she was supposed to be all rainbows and sunshines?
No,
She's not Lindsay.
She could be a little bit more upbeat, even though she's a goth.
No.
A slight bit.
She embraced that gothness. I don't know what it was, but all the cartoon characters I had a crush on as a kid were always goth-like. Dude, I kid you not. I liked Raven more than Starfire. I liked the Jinx. I like Blackfire. Like, those are my three Teen Titan crushes. Gwen? Like, come on, dude.
But if I'm gonna give a full on answer, I'm gonna probably say Tyler. Because he needed more development. He needed something to be
Yeah,
anything
I
more
agree.
than just a filler character. It was just there to be there.
That was Noah. Noah was there to be there. He didn't do much.
Tyler didn't either.
Tyler was comic relief at best.
The most he did was say stupid stuff, pretend he killed the cockroach to try and impress Lindsay, and then smack his own teammates with a dodgeball. And then get sent beat up with a canoe, get hit
Comic relief?
get hit where it don't shine. He didn't do anything.
That was also proof of his inathletic ability. Dude wore a tracksuit. Called it athletic.
Especially that one episode where he was supposed to run, where everyone's supposed to run around the lake, and he's in a track position. When it goes to start, he just kind of loses it. Because when you see that, he's like, oh, he's actually gonna do something. He's gonna show off his supposed athletic aesthetic.
No.
And he shows nothing. He just does not.
He slumps.
He slumps over and he just walks. Or does just a slight little trot. Like a horse. That's it.
Again, but his whole thing is he's meant to look athletic, but he's not. That's the whole shtick.
Well, here's the thing. Harold's supposed to be a nerd, and he looks like a nerd, and he is a nerd. He looks and acts like what he is.
Okay. What's it? Cody looks like he would be cool. Guess what? Cody's not.
No, Cody.
What do you do?
Totally would agree with you there, but Cody is like he's the wannabe of the group. That's what he is. His role is the wannabe.
Is this seat taken? Like that's Cody. Oh, what's another character? I got this one. Okay. Bridget's supposedly a surfer girl, and we never see her surf.
There was never an opportunity for her to surf, especially in where they were at.
Shoreline.
You can't ride waves when there's no waves.
They were on an island surrounded by water.
Yeah, that doesn't mean there's gonna be waves.
No, you can still surf waveless. She brought it because she thought they were going to be on a beach. Technically, there was one. She could have surfed.
I mean, look at DJ though. He's built like a truck, and he's a wimp.
He's a scaredy cat.
I wouldn't even begin to know how to describe Beth. I don't like her at all. Nothing.
Looks like she would be geeky, but isn't. She looks geeky, but it's just a word I'm not allowed to say on stream.
And Lindsay, if we
looks dumb, acts dumb, is dumb.
I mean, she's pretty, but she's stupid.
She's pretty for the show.
She's the eye candy. So she's just there to be there for the look.
Yeah, they
never brought her in for any actual. They never brought her in for any actual reason other than that.
Mm-hmm. Again, her season 2 character development. That was such a good change. And then they brought her back for season 3. I was like, yeah. And then she's like, I'm dumb. Like, no. No, what happened to season 2?
See, what's to say about Justin? Pretty boy who doesn't do anything until he starts thinking he's ugly, then just transitions into a villain arc.
I wouldn't say a villain. He's just
Petty.
so full of himself. Because he doesn't do anything malicious. All he does is he talks down on others. Because he's the pretty one.
See, then we can hop over to Trent.
It's a musician.
That's pretty much all you could put to his name. He's a
He was
musician.
Gwen's love interest.
He's afraid of mimes.
Have you seen a mime?
Yeah.
That's reasonable. That's like if I said I'm afraid of tigers.
I've seen a regular mime and a Mr. Mime, though.
But at least mimes make sense. And hey, he got over his fear of mimes to save Gwen.
He also left her.
He failed in doing so.
Yeah, he left her buried under sand.
Well, it's Gwen's fault for saying she's afraid of being buried alive.
What about Courtney's fear of just like...
I have nothing nice to say about Courtney. The only nice thing I have is that she was eliminated wrongly. They corrected it the next season, and they made me hate her still. Because listen, I might hate a character, but if they're eliminated wrongly, that's different.
Okay, what do you got to say about Jeff, then?
Season 1 Jeff was very chill.
No, he is the party boy, what do you mean?
He was chill at first, he was just... like, when I say chill, I don't mean like a chill demeanor. Like, he could never have a bad day type of chill. He was always happy. That's what I mean by chill.
Yeah, I agree with Star. She hired lawyers to get on the show.
Well, she hired lawyers to return on the show, yes. She had to. They weren't going to put her back on.
I will say...
Chris would have looked at her and say, like, good luck.
Something unfortunate with, I think, both Trent and DJ in a particular challenge where they had to parachute onto very not safe landmarks. I think it was like fold out sofas.
Listen, this is what I'm going to say about Harold.
Trent slams into the ground. DJ lands and then gets swallowed up by what he lands on.
Okay. I want to talk about Harold for a second, and then I'm going to get on the Stars questions. Alright? Harold is another underdog story. Like, he won the dodgeball episode. He won the talent show episode. What was the other thing? He crushed on Lashana, and Lashana gave him the time of day.
And then
I'm telling you this,
immediately dropped him later on.
Not immediate. Definitely not immediate. Hold on. Because if I looked and acted like Harold, I could not get me a Lashana. I'm telling you that much right now. So the fact that he was able to get a Lashana is a right in its own mind. He chose an elimination. He looked at someone and was like, you ruined my time here, I'm going to ruin your love life. Guess what? Bye-bye, Courtney. Now, Duncan, you get to suffer with me. And then when he came to season 2, he was able to actually use some of that, I guess, creativity he was able to do. Because he did have a slight creative side to where he could embrace in roles. So he fit the theme of season 2 perfectly. Season 3, he got dropped off immediately. Random comparison: DJ and Lightning. Like they're both fit, but DJ's way more humble, and that's why I like DJ more. Like, when I tell you, season 2 character development was peak. That's what I'm talking about, because DJ was getting assistance from Chef, and DJ said, "Listen, my mom's not gonna look at me the same if I keep doing it like this. So I'm eliminating myself from the show. I'm out of here. Bye." Like, DJ left on his own accord. Lightning didn't care about anything. He saw. So, Lord, just so you know what season 4 was the island had mutation toxic waste on it. And so everything became like a living organism of a monster. Like, the tree had tentacles that could punch you. And Lightning would look at it and be like, "I can beat that thing." Shaboom! And he goes to fight the tree. That's Lightning. So, like, he thought he could single-handedly fight everything. Like, he thought he was the only valuable person on the team. Lightning was a show-off, flexing his muscles like a macho. Like, the dude really thought he was, like, an all-star person.
Okay, I'm gonna try to throw a tough one at you both. Who do you dislike more, Katie or Sadie? You can't pick both.
Sadie. It's not that tough. Katie had less screen time, so I got to know Katie more.
Winning for stars.
Like, that was not a hard one. Because, like, when Katie and Sadie were both in the elimination chair and Sadie stayed, Sadie did nothing except hit Courtney with an apple. That was it. Also, apparently his name is Rudolph, quote unquote, Lightning Jackson.
So stars still waiting. Which did you not like more,
Sadie.
Katie or Sadie?
Sadie. We got to see Sadie longer.
Sadie. There we go.
Yeah.
Yo, Ghost Chris, welcome in.
Hey guys, Chris. Okay. I want to share a hot take. Okay. As much as I hate these characters, I think if the elimination was reversed, I think there could have been a chance of Katie showing independent growth. Not a good one, but there's a chance. Because all Sadie did was just agree with Katie, while Katie was stating her own opinions. I think Katie would have been fine separate, whereas Sadie only depended on Katie.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. And we're doing good, Ghost Chris.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Wish this Reggie would be shiny, but yeah. Otherwise.
So do I. Oh, the next raid's Ting Lu, right? The moose?
I think so.
Okay.
I would like to know how many times we defeated our current target.
Yeah, we're probably in the 2 millions. Okay, I actually gotta look up something because I'm already gonna try to come with like a pre-build for this stupid moose. I tried to look up the ability of Thing Lu, and it gave me the ability it has in the TCG. Like, that is not what I want.
And now YouTube sends that "Are you?" as I literally had to put "How are you?" instead of that because it didn't send last stream.
Scroll to abilities for enemies. There. Okay. Decrease it. Okay, so we want to try to attack with physical attackers. That's what I thought. Cool. It lowers our special attack. Let's see. Do we want?
We'll see, Star. We'll see if the game says I can have the shiny this time.
Nice.
And no. It says no. I feel like this is going to take just as long as the Arceus one that I'm doing.
Don't say that. Don't you dare put that in this universe.
You
go back in time. You go back in time. Erase your existence of that time period. And then come back and see what we get. Dare ever say that again.
We'll see.
I might take a trip to Louisiana and give Lord a piece of my mind.
Actually, Star is pronounced both ways. It's a preferential thing, I think. I stopped arguing with people like, oh, it's this, not that. I gave up on that.
Listen. We can agree there's more than one way to say a Poke.
Certain Pokemon
but what if
only. Certain Pokemon only.
But yeah. But it's not like anyone's actually going to call it like Arceus, right? No one's ever going to say that.
If anyone did that one, I'd have to correct. I've gotten used to the other two. I'm not.
What's wrong with Arceus?
I'm not letting
There's
a third.
Arceus.
No.
Listen.
No, we'll not listen. Moving on.
When a vowel is the beginning of the word.
Not listening. Not listening. Denied. You keep going, I'm going to keep interrupting you each time.
What the English language has taught me.
Nope.
Is that there?
Nope.
Like, what if? Oh, come on.
How about no?
There's nothing wrong with Arceus. What if you said Chair Zaid? Charizade. Charizade, use flamethrower. The Star gets it. Nothing wrong with Charizade. Well, you don't remember when Ash called a Charizade that never listened to him and always lit him on fire?
So, Ghost Chris, how are you?
Dude, I saw this clip. It was the episode after his Chikorita evolved into Bayleaf. And so all I kept doing for the entirety beginning of the episode was always tackling Ash. and Ash got fed up. And one of the comments from the clip was like, "Is this the same man who got lit up by multiple fire-type Pokemon? Gets electrocuted by a Pikachu, but he can't take a tackle from a Bayleaf?" And the comment under that was like, Ash always showed preference to his female Pokemon. He always treated them with more care and caution versus his male equivalent. That's why he didn't mind getting hit with flamethrowers. This Ruby and Sapphire. This was the Johto season. My watch list. Don't spoil it. Gotcha, sorry, did not know. I apologize.
I'm looking at this thing that Star sent. Bottom left of this picture. Dude looks dumb as heck.
Wait, is this the same? The bottom left?
Yeah.
That's Rodney.
He looks
the character where he thinks everyone's trying to date him. All because of something so stupid.
Dude looks like a discounted Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. So, just
like
to give you an idea,
if we go,
like,
just like if we go above him one and all the way to the right, that's just Owen, but evil. It looks like.
Yeah, now I gotta look at this. Hold up. Oh, but that is Max. His whole shtick is how he wants to be evil. That's it.
And we got.
And he's not evil at all.
If we go above him, looks like a discounted Snow White.
Oh, yeah.
To the left is discounted Merlin.
You're gonna. Hold on. Stop making me look at this. Okay. I'm not gonna spoil when they get eliminated, but your Merlin character actually believes he's a wizard, and your Disney princess is the Disney princess because she loves the world tour so much she tries to sing every episode. Want to make you both laugh. See Star, let's see what you got. Trying to play challenge? The wizard is when you're some plankton did she well, this stinks. I'll try not to laugh because I know what you're saying and it's true.
And Ghost Chris, back to what you said, you're going through another heat wave?
I see that.
I don't like being overly hot, so that would suck.
Ghost Chris, I got an idea, right?
Don't
just
listen
get
to
a
Sable's
bunch
ideas.
of. Listen to what Lord said, because this is not going to help you at all. Just get a bunch of snow from like the last winter, and just pour it all over your house. Your house will be so cool. Duh.
Snow from the last winter that is most likely already evaporated, already gone, and ceases to exist. Wow, what advice? What advice?
Well, you could have froze it to make it last longer.
That's not how that works.
I want you to know how stupid laughing. I pressed the home button on the opening screen of this game. You know when you're supposed to press A? I pressed home. Like well, again, he doesn't know the character that well. so he's not gonna find it funny. I found it hilarious because of how accurate that is.
I'll have to witness the character eventually and then come back to this comment.
Yeah.
When I understand it.
But like, this is one of those characters you gotta see perform. But again, Akatu Island is
Because the comments I
my
was
least
making
favorite
was
season ever.
the comments I was making was based off what I'm seeing.
Yeah, he's just basing it off the pictures you just sent in the group chat. But again, when I tell you these characters are one-trait wonders, that's all they are. Beginning through end, they're just one trait. Because the only thing I'm gonna spoil is near the end of that season, Chris just looks at Chef and is like, "This is gonna sound weird, but I really miss that wizard kid." And the way he mimicked him was just like force field. Because again, this guy thought he was an actual wizard, so he would just spit out garbage like gibberish, thinking it would do something. Like, I'm gonna use my tree growth spell. Zivanamus! Chris missing that character out of all of them is the only redeeming trait of that. Force field.
On a separate subject, there is something I'm going to talk about off stream. I'm not going to talk about it here.
Off stream good or off stream bad?
Off stream in the middle.
Off stream gray area. Okay.
Yep.
Can you DM me the context of what we will talk about?
Yep. Give me a second.
Like just like a short summary and such. Or like 3 words or something.
There you go. 1 word.
Gotcha. Okay. I had a feeling that's where we were going with it. I just want confirmation. Oh, what time did you start stream? Did you start? What time is it for you now again? Because I think you're 1 hour behind me. I think that's right.
It's 7:03 for me.
Okay. 7:03. So I started at. So you started at 5:30? I got an idea on when you start, so we know when we can end.
I'm at 1 hour 47 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, we're good, sir.
Yeah. I think
it's the best way to describe it. It's behind the scenes conversation.
Yeah, I think this topic also you could put input into as well, Star.
But yeah, we're fine.
Like I said, though, I'm not gonna bring it up here.
Yeah, it's not appropriate on stream. It's a behind the stream situation. Good. So then, my question to you, Lord, is when did you want to end so we could talk about that and still have time for total drama?
12 minutes.
Okay.
At least want to hit the 2-hour mark.
I'm fine with that. Cool.
But what do you both do? Do you like the Stream Elements chat thing better, or the other chat thing better?
Well, because the one you had
Fire.
before, it always disappeared, didn't it?
Yeah, and anytime I transition to a different screen, yeah.
Yeah, so I would say this is better. Even though for me personally, I don't see where the concept of this comes from. Because in my head, it, like if you're already watching the stream, you already see chat. Like the only way I could imagine it is if, again, I mainly watch on mobile. Where if I go like full screen, have my phone sideways, and I close the chat box, I could still keep up with reading chat as a lurker. So otherwise, to me, this doesn't make sense. But I can see why people like it, if that makes sense.
This is something a lot of streamers use, on-screen chat.
Yeah.
That way, like if you're looking at your main screen where you see your gameplay and all happening, it's easier just to look up and see it there than to have to look all the way to the other side and see it there.
So this is more of a convenience on you? I'm just trying to understand. I'm not joking.
I think it's more a convenience thing, but it also gives chat like their how do I say it? Their highlight or whatever.
I guess their moment in this stream.
Yeah, I can't find a better phrase or whatever to put it together. Because
Yeah, like I'm
realistically,
not.
if I made a new like overlay, which I don't have any plans to, I could just do what you do with yours and just like have my name somewhere and it's like a giant screen. I like the way I'm doing it. Like I like the just general concept of how I have it. I mean, both are good. Don't get me wrong, both are
Yeah,
good. It's preferential.
I gotta figure out how to set up the thing for OBS for that separate overlay, because there's a lot of attention to detail I got on there. So
Can you not
I don't
just
know if
like?
Streamlabs is like this, but you know, like you have scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So I set it up as a separate scene
Well,
because of the amount of attention.
yeah.
But problem is when I like put the mic in there, like the mic so chat can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
The mic's not picking up in that scene. It's only picking up in the first scene where I have all this stuff.
Well, on Streamlabs, I don't add additional scenes. You can just add additional sources here.
Well, like I'm gonna give you a quick summary on what this one scene has. The scene for this, I have my dinner be right back screen, my regular be right back, a overlay for a recorded series, my regular overlay, my gameplay, my audio, and my how I can hear you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and my microphone. I can't switch over. It'll change everything up, I think. But on my separate scene, I have an overlay, 2 images to go up on there, like for the writing and the note taking.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have how many images? I got the bookshelf image and 6 other images on there. So if I did have that on just the one scene altogether, I feel like it'd be too cluttered. Because it wouldn't be grouped. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because again, what would that be? Overlay. 2 writings. And shelf. 7. That would be 11 things I would be adding to this source here.
Yeah, I see where your
That's,
issue is. You have way too much for to add it into just a one source list.
Yeah. It's not that I have too much. It would make it too much. Because I think with what I got there now is fine. Because like when I do recorded content, I just minimize my overlay and add a new overlay in.
For me, when I change like, overlays for like Jamboree one or a Pokemon one, I just generally just swap out the one I'm using currently.
Well, the difference is like you're the variety streamer, so you're able to do that kind of thing. Like when I'm only doing Pokemon, I only need the one overlay for stream. But when I'm doing recorded stuff, I just have like a recording overlay on. So again, that's just me hiding this one and unhiding the other one. Because again, with what I got for this scene, let me go to the things so I have on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things. So again, it's not too much. Like having 7 things on one scene, I think is fine. Adding 11 things to it, like I'm about to have like 20 things on one scene. Like that's a lot. But again, it's 2 separate things. It's not that bad.
I have 32 things in one source for mine.
Yeah, you got clutter.
I have everything organized where I can find it though. Organized and named, so I know what I'm clicking.
I mean, do have an idea.
But generally,
Where I can
the way I have it,
shorten.
the way I have it set, it works for me.
Right. No, so what I'm thinking, because again, with those 7 images, it's the bookshelf and the 6 books, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's when I finish the one story, I'll show like the book saying, "Hey, we finished this." But now I'm thinking like, what if I just make 6 separate images, and when I finish a book, I just replace the image. So I think that would lose a lot of the clutter, to where I can just move it over here. But again, the research I did said, because I was looking up, like, can 2 different scenes have the same, like, mic input? And everything I said, yes, it should work fine. It should be the same. It should do this. It should do that. It's not registering.
I'm not sure how OBS works.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to
No.
ask Rob that.
Yeah.
Because you can't ask Star, because me and him are the Streamlabs.
You use Streamlabs instead, right?
Can't ask Lumi, because she uses Streamlabs. I think the only other person that I'm aware
Maybe
of.
Blitz.
I think Blitz uses Streamlabs.
I know there's people I could contact.
I think the only other people I know that uses OBS is probably Ghost Chris. So I think Ghost Chris, Rob, I think nighttime.
I'll tell you what's confusing to me about it is because of I can copy a source for its entirety, so I don't have to mess with filters, gains, and stuff, where everything's already saved. So I copied, put the copy in the new scene, and it still didn't register. So then I manually put in to make it match everything that I had, and it still wasn't register or recognizing the voice. So like, you know, when you're talking, you see the bar moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing moving.
You know, there is something I want to add to my stream, but I have no idea how to even begin to go about it. You know
Is
how,
it a Sable appreciation jar?
no.
It was worth a shot.
You know how Nighttime has his raid screen?
Kinda.
Like
Honestly,
how
all times I've been in streams, I've never seen the raid screen.
you've been there once with the raid screen.
I might have been lurking. Like
Like
without like paying attention, just have it up there just to listen. I've done that.
like it transitions between different games he's played or whatever. It has music on it.
Oh, okay. I want you to know, I didn't think that was a raid screen. I thought that was a like starting screen or something.
No, that's his raid.
Okay.
I want something like that, but I don't know how to go about that. So I never tried.
Mission nighttime to make it. I'm kidding.
Last reset.
Alright. It's the last reset for you. It's the last reset for me. And I got nothing!
I got
We started as
nothing.
failures, we ended as failures. Victory screech!
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream.
Yep.
Alright, guys, we're gonna end stream here. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I will not be streaming. Thursday is Pokemon DAs with Willian. And I will figure out what the rest of the week is. I am sorry I didn't post a schedule because I just was too tired to make one, and it makes no sense to make it now. So I will get to making next week's schedule at some point later this week. But anyway, like I said, gonna end here. You all have a good one. Peace.